Welcome back. We have got some we got some new releases, and I'm sorry if again in these videos I sound a little bit off. Today was a little worse off than normal. Still very early in the morning. It's about 11 in the morning this time around. The only thing that really sucked was I kind of got up and hurled everything this morning. Just bad acid reflux stuff. So my face isn't feeling the greatest, but that never stops the grind. I'm trying to stay on top of it as much as I can. I'm forcing myself to stay on top of it, I should say. And last night, even though I was awake, I had to prevent myself from watching it because I was very much excited. J.Y. Park. He has yet again, hopefully, released another absolute bop, because I don't know if you guys, being K-pop fans, I know I have, but some people have not. For those of you who don't know, J.Y. Park is the owner of JYP Entertainment. So he is actually the owner of one of the, I wouldn't say biggest, but one of the bigger K-pop companies out there. And he makes his own music every now and again. And this time, we went from Shake That Booty, or I think it's called Who's Your Mama, but it's known for Shake That Booty Booty. Then we went from that to the absolute classic, just the absolute classic Fever. I love Fever, just the so now I'm hoping this is going to be an absolute insane bop, because Fever had BB on it, and I like BB as an artist. To me, she's kind of the K-pop Billie Eilish, but there's a few artists that make me feel that way. BB is one of them. Hot Felt is one of them. Who's another one? Right now with Tiffany Young, she's giving me more of a Lady Gaga vibe with her American stuff, like her Western stuff, but still good. But besides the point, this one has Sunmi on it. And I love Sunmi. She is a gorgeous woman. The blonde in Narari was insane. I loved it. It was amazing. That song was great. Poripipam, really kind of chill song for me. Love the retro purple vibes, but of course, you know, Poripipam, I think it means purple glow or purple something in Korean. I'd have to look it up again, since my Korean is on a very basic level of understanding at this point. But I'm hoping. I have high hopes for this. I have high expectations. And what I did notice, just if some things look a little different, I noticed in my last video that I uploaded, my full screen was cropped really weird, like it was chopped off at certain points, so you guys couldn't see the subtitles, so I'm going to fix that if there are subtitles on this video. And then, what was the other piece? Oh, and I realized that the audio of the video was slightly too low. So I'm going to change that. I'm going to turn this up, and I'm actually going to turn my headphones down. That way I can get kind of an equilibrium level, but it's also going to be louder for you guys to hear without my voice being completely overpowering and you not being able to hear it. Alright, now that we got that nastiness out of the way, I had to go blow my nose a little bit and some other things. I'm going to take a drink of my water, but all of those issues with the video should be fixed. And, yeah. Let's get on into it. Alright, so we're going to be looking at J Park, When We Disco, Duet with Sunmi music video. Oh, I don't know how this is going to work out. I'm hoping. I have high expectations, so here we go. Gone with the Wind vibes already? Okay. God, she's gorgeous. Love how it says Fever up there. I'm digging it, yeah. Look at him go! Oh. Can we please? Can we please not attack me with Sunmi's beauty today? Oh, they're just come on, those eyes, man. Look at that. Ah, I am a huge sucker for eyes, guys, and like Sunmi has those like just amazing almond shaped eyes that have, you know, and obviously the makeup helps a little bit, but they have the little like indent in right where the nose is. Oh man, just that. I could have that as like my desktop background and I would be set. Hopefully there's not too much attacking me with this, but we'll see where it goes. I'm liking it so far, really digging it so far, so let's see how it goes. Oh, look at her! She's got that old school little crimp up hairstyle with the old bump. Telling a story. This is old school. Okay. Ooh. Oh. I'm loving the retro feel of this. I can't lie though, Sunmi does look fantastic, but we literally cannot deny that JY Park has an ear, an amazing ear. Oh. Oh, I guess he's like the pimp dude and the leader. Hell yeah, JY Park. I had that feeling it was gonna be the wah wah. Oh, the dance break. Okay, okay. What the fuck? Is this allowed? What the fuck? Is that allowed? You lucky son of a bitch. Anyway, so all right. I guess I have something to talk about. Okay. So, sure. It's not as much of a bop as Fever is. It's just I know some people might disagree with me. I love the retro feel. I love the kind of retro wave feel that he always brings it back to. He always has this like keen sense for, I want to make a sound like the old days. And that's exactly what this always gives me. Like this gives me that kind of 80s '70s mix, kind of mid to late '70s, tapping into the '80s just a bit with that synth in there, and so it's it's great. Don't get me wrong, and it tells a story more than anything. And I usually like songs that do that. Whenever I was making music, I got really into those kind of songs where I didn't need lyrics or something like that to tell a story. I get really into stories sometimes, but I will say, just as a comparison, there is nothing that'll beat this chorus line. There's nothing that's going to beat that. That's just, it's such a heavy, just like, you just want to get into it. Now, some people do have their bias with Who's Your Mama, and I will let you have that, I promise. There is nothing that is taking that away from you. But let's also remember, like, some people are probably going to make stupid, weird comments, kind of like they did with Fever. Sunmi and JYP have an amazing relationship together. There is so much on the internet that you can find where they're in a room together, like they're in a conference room together, or they're in any kind of situation or scenario with each other, any kind of environment, and they talk and interact like they're best friends. And that's one of the things that seems so, I guess, weird, but it's also an amazing thing. And that's because as the owner slash creator, whatever you want to call him, CEO of JYP, he is integrating himself with who works for him. And that's a huge thing. If he were to just be a CEO and just tell Sunmi what to do and this and that and all sorts of other things, I mean, he's been supporting her since Wonder Girls. And if you guys are long-term K-pop fans, you guys remember Wonder Girls and how big they were. And then, you know, they kind of dispersed. They had their own falling out. They had, you know, Sunmi come out of there. Who else? Can't remember off the top of my head, but Sunmi is obviously the most memorable one, at least to me, to come out of Wonder Girls and then do her own thing. And she will even talk about he's been so supportive since those days, and he will have conversations with her, and he's even told her, whenever you're ready to leave the company, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. If it's going to lead you on to bigger and better things, then sure. And that's the thing that he's doing is a well-versed owner and someone who understands that these people are stressed from how much they have to perform and practice and put out new songs and things like that. And he's putting himself in that position where he knows, he's aware that he can't keep everybody forever, and he can't keep everybody, period. But he's going to do what he can to make it to where no one wants to go anywhere else. He's playing the long game, as we call it in business, because you can either play the game that you think has an end, where you can win, or you play the forever game. And the forever game is what you want to play. Because, let's be honest, businesses aren't going to go anywhere. Capitalism, at least over in America and other places, is not going to go anywhere. So if you play for the long game, where you know you can't win, you're just going to keep your spot where you are, kind of like JYP is doing, you're going to be in a really good spot. Overall, though, I do like it a lot. I think it's I think this one would be a pretty good chill song as well, just to kind of, listen to while I'm doing something, or maybe it'll get me up to kind of, do the disco moves a little bit. But other than that, I mean, Sunmi looked great. JYP, of course, for his age, looking fantastic. And he makes his choreo not so complicated because he is older. And so it's not flashy, I'll say that. And it's good for it to not be flashy. It's flashy in the storyline, it's flashy in the message he wants to get across, but it's not flashy in terms of dance moves or vocals. His vocals were great. The part where he had the like, do you remember, and he like hit that kind of high note, I really like that. But I like how he just has fun with this, you know? He does this kind of in his free time. He just kind of puts it together because he can, but he knows it's funny. He knows it's something that people look to for comedy and something that's interesting to them, because obviously we have Psy for P Nation and we have some other, you know, owners and stuff for other companies, but they don't make their own music. They don't go out and make music videos that are ridiculous and funny and put yourself on the block of hate and all that other stuff. But that's also why his idols love him so much, because he is on that same level now, because he puts himself out there like this, and then he's out there. So he gets the hate, he gets the love, he gets to experience everything that the idols do, and he can help them with that. And then they can do the same with him if he starts having a rough time with it. And that's the kind of relationship you need in that business, and I really like seeing it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to JY Park's When We Disco. Almost somehow butchered that. But if you guys did enjoy, go ahead and follow my socials down below in the description. I've been streaming a lot of 7 Days to Die with my friends. We've been really enjoying that game. I think we're on day like 43, so we've survived quite some rough blood moons in that game. And I think it would be really interesting for you guys to come and watch. I actually we talk so much and discuss so much in that game and fill in the dead air that I don't even have to play music during that. So if you want to see me go play some games with my friends whenever I'm live, go ahead and follow my Twitch. Right now, the streams are kind of confined to Friday, Saturdays. I'm trying to push myself to stream after I get off work at the nighttime, which is like from 11 o'clock, and depending if we're playing 7 Days to Die a lot, I would probably be live until 3 or 4 in the morning. And so we've been doing that a lot. If you guys like the hoodie and the hat I've been wearing, go check out Angel's Kimmy. She's actually the one who designed all this. From what you can't see though, on the back of the hat as well as the back kind of elastic of the hoodie, right above it, it says continue. Well, this one says game over across the back with 3 dots. Down here it says continue, yes or no, kind of like I think it's like a Dark Souls kind of post there, but I'll also include her Twitch channel and everything down in the description, and that's because she has made quite an insane decision, but if it's what she wants to do, she can go for it. All of her donations for the rest of the year are going to charity. She will still, you know, obviously earn the money from her subs and her, you know, bits and everything like that, but other than that, all flat out donations, so like actual donations to her through Streamlabs or whichever platform she uses, are going directly for Extra Life charity all the way till the end of the year. So she's still got all the way till December to go. So go check her out. She's hilarious. I love watching her from time to time, even though I'm really kind of just a lurker. But this merch was by her. So go check her out, and I will see you guys in the next reaction video.